listen, yeah.
Welcome to the Joe Irish Podcast with Shireen News, episode 20, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, friends. And our guest, who was our guest?
The beautiful one and only Black Paddy.
What's the story? What's the crack?
What's the story? What's the crack, Black Paddy? Now? So it is a Black Paddy because we just had this conversation a couple of times actually about Black Paddy, because when you did a gig with Shireen's gig and for the Sister Shed, she was like, oh yeah, and Fabio will be here.
Fabio.
She was calling you Fabio. Because originally you were Fabu.
Yeah.
The Fabu was short for fabulous.
No, so, see, like...
Fabu D.
Anyone, like, if anybody calls me Fabio D,
they're old school.
Yeah, they're OG. So OG, like, and Fabio D, it's the full meaning of Fabio D is Fabulous David.
So the name is David.
Yeah, because I used to be a rapper before. See,
Right.
Fuck off. Give us a few bars.
No. I okay.
Because pretty few bars. Here we go.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
This
they call me
is
F to the A to the B U D. If you're looking for me, Ireland is where I be. No coke, no cake, just to make my beat. Have a phone with my girl in the cinema scene. If I'm a fat for you, I'm a fat. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
He was telling like this
Respect.
was back in 2009 until this fella came over to me and he goes, oh my God, Black Paddy, you're the rapper from the other day, yeah? And I go, yeah, that's me. And he goes, you're bleeding shy. That's when I literally like kind of like gave it. I said, no, fuck, maybe it's not for me. I went straight into the
I think
comedy.
it sounds really good.
I was trying to be famous, but you know yourself, that's what.
That's so because where I was called, because I know you years and I was like Fabu D and I knew you had Davey.
Yeah.
It's Davey. But then I forgot it because I hadn't seen you for a while. And I'm going to slide you now. I'm going to give you a bit of fucking shtick here, you bollocks, right? Because you were supposed to be on one of my first podcasts. I had you as a guest on. And I drove all the way out to fucking Kildare to your gaff.
Oh my God, I remember. Oh, no way.
Wait, lock that door.
Because I got an email of a fella called Joe Irish.
Right.
Yeah,
and I looked on his
fella?
page and I looked at I don't know who this guy was. I had to look on the video, and the first video I saw him was him just saying, yeah, I'm from Bleeding Jonestown, I sell little drills and naked from that.
You're like nothing going near him.
But you know what the weirdest part was? I drove out to his gaff, right? And he was like, this is my address, I'm going to be here, whatever. And I said, whatever, you got fucking stoned or something, I don't know. But you weren't there, right? But when I went out, when I got to the front door, and I forgot your name. And I got really embarrassed. I knocked at the door and was like, if you imagine your missus opened the door, what was going on? I didn't know, there's Black there. Because of Black Paddy.
That's so funny.
Because of Black Paddy, I didn't know. I was like, what do I call him? Paddy? Is Paddy there?
So
Is Black
funny,
there? What do we say?
No, it happens a lot because some people see me in town and, like, especially when I go to the countryside and they see me on the street, they're like, Irish Paddy.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
And I'm like, no, I don't know why. It's Black Paddy. That's the name.
I was messing with you. Remember, because he was late here. In case anyone doesn't know, he was late. And listen, the weather was bad. You're coming up. And I rang Shireen and said, I don't know if he's going to make it to this. And I was sitting waiting for you at the Lewis. And then when I came and I come in, and she was like, where is it? And I go, they wouldn't let him on the Lewis. And them two were like, what? Why? I go, because he's black. And they were like, obviously not, but it was just...
It was a good job.
I was paying a little bit, but you were right behind me there. And that's
just
the
in case anybody's watching this podcast right now, Joe Irish is the most racist motherfucker in the world.
not true. We are good friends and we can bounce off each other like that. It's like
And you are good friends, aren't you? So how did that happen?
We were through the comedy, man. We fucking connected. Through the comedy. He's doing you were doing stand up years ago when you did all your videos. But we crossed paths.
So long story short, what happened, I've known Joe in the Irish comedy scene. I think Joe is one of my funniest Irish comedian. I find his humor so weird. And I'm not saying it because I'm not trying to
I totally agree.
But you see, I was trying to come back on the comedy scene. See, because I do a lot of comedy influencers video online. I'm a content creator.
Brilliant.
I travel around Ireland trying Guinness. That's why I'm black. But I was trying. I like the internet. I like the internet likes, the views. That give you some type of feeling. But it doesn't give you that lasting feeling as it gives me when I do stand up comedy. And here I am trying to get back on the comedy scene. I'm like, okay. So me and Joe had this conversation saying, okay, I help Joe in the comedy and No, Joe helped me in the comedy. I helped Joe in the
So we're
doing
supporting
content.
each other because he smashed the shit
Do
out
the
of content.
Yeah,
I know you want to do more
yeah.
content and you want to get back on the stage and do more stage time.
Yeah.
I said, when we will work together and we'll do videos together and get stage time.
I love that. I love that you're helping each other.
I opened for you a few times,
Yeah,
you know.
of course you did.
And that gave me the confidence to be back in the comedy scene. And really, thanks to that anyway.
No, you're very welcome, man. Look, listen.
Are we having a moment? Carl, are we having a moment?
Give it in, bro.
I love that.
The thing is, right, because the first thing I would say about anyone that's doing comedy, stand-up comedy, first, obviously you have to be funny, but likeable is a fucking huge thing, and in stage presence, you have that. You have that. You're on that stage, you have your own the fucking stage, which is great. I've seen you perform a good few times, and I've said, and the amount of followers that you have, there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing the fucking like Vicar Street. And definitely not, and maybe even living bigger. Like, can I ask you how many followers have you got all together?
So, so I have like 700,000 followers on TikTok. Yeah. And I have 500,000 followers on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah. So actually, altogether, I have over millions of followers across every platform.
Wow.
YouTube,
Well
Instagram.
done. That's amazing.
That's a lot. So, so that's why I'm actually trying to monetize on my followers right now, you know, that kind of way. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, you know, I'm trying to get into the stand-up comedy. Like, TikTok don't pay money. I don't get money from TikTok. I know I do things like going around Ireland. I recently cycled around Ireland.
I was going to ask you about that in a minute,
Oh, yeah. It's all social media.
Yeah.
So I've gained by, you know, doing teenage discos, by, you know, doing like, you know, promoting small businesses.
Yeah.
I've gained from it, but I haven't, like, you know, made money
financially,
from it.
it's not,
You know, that kind of way. So I'm like, how can I make money from being who I am? So telling stories with stand-up comedy is something I can do, you know. So I had to build that kind of like, you know, muscle back again, because I'm very funny. I'm very good at telling stories, you know. So
you have a great sense of humor.
Stop making me go red. But I know you can't say it, but I'm actually going red inside.
I'll say nothing.
I can't tell. Me and you and Blush should show up like that.
I say you look like tomatoes when you're red.
Break. And that was the end of the episode. Thank you very much, my buddy.
No. Yeah, so it's been like kind of a way of making money. So stand-up comedy is kind of like the thing I'm kind of getting into right now, and I'm feeling very great at it, and I'm getting better at it. You know,
Good for you, and I love that you speak confidence on yourself, and you should. With all them followers, that's enough validation to say that you're doing great. You know. The cycle around Ireland, I wanted to ask you that. That was one of the questions that I was going to ask you. First of all, what made you think that, and how did you find it? So let's say, what made you think of doing that?
So what made me cycled around Ireland? So basically, I've been. The reason I am where I am today is because of young people. See, there's no town, nowhere I will go in Ireland, and the young people will literally run at me. They show me so much. Oh my God, Black Paddy! It's an amazing feeling. So I don't know how to give back. You know, that kind of way. I've done a lot of teenage discos and stuff like that, but I want to give back. Genuinely give back. So I thought about Jigsaw because they're a charity that deals with mental health, and I've been there before, and like something I can relate to as well. So I kind of did that for the young kids, especially young people struggling with mental health. You know, that kind of way. So and it was great crack actually doing it, because man, it was during the summer. It wasn't cold, man. It wasn't raining like it was today. It was literally a good cycle. Like, you know, you wake up in the morning at 6.
Ready.
Before you get to Carlo, you'll be there for 11. And first thing you go is have the crack. You know, it's just amazing. It was a good feeling anyway.
So it's good fun. You enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Was it difficult?
It was difficult, to be honest with you. There was a time actually I got stuck in the middle of the country road. It was in between Tralee and Kerry, and it was after the roads of Tralee. I was cycling back home, and the headlight on my bike broke, and this was on the back road. Like you can't see, man. Yeah, bro, I was there struggling. I was just like scared. I tried to turn on the light on my phone, but I felt like that was drawing some wolves to me or something. I was like, it was weird, bro. Man, it was weird.
Were you smoking ganji?
I was lucky that at least nothing can catch me as long as there's no light. I blend in well, just stay still. Oh man, it was scary.
Panicking.
So was there a team with you?
No, just me. It was just me. Yeah, just me. I felt like it's kind of I would call it a solitude journey for me, where I could find myself. I could do this alone. You know, be okay, amazing. Just be okay, because man, it was a way of healing as well for my own mental health as well. You know, that kind of way. So I kind of like enjoyed it while I was at it. And no, luckily I seen this big truck, and I think the farmer as well got a fright to see a black man in the middle of nowhere, and he had this big truck. He held this big, and I was like this to the guy like this, and he had cows in his back truck, and and he came down. I was like, what's going on? I said, sorry, I'm going to the hotel just up the road. Can you help me? I can fold my bike. He goes, all right. And he went around this truck, got this big rope. I was like, what's this guy going to do with this rope? And he pulled out a rope, like this big rope, like grabbed my bike and tied my bike to the back of the truck, and man put me upstairs, and I was like, oh my, where's the kids? Because I saw him, he had kids when he pulled over. I'm like, where are your kids? He goes, no, they're up on the truck. 3 of his boys are up on the truck.
Black cab where they would sleep.
Like on the truck, sitting on the back, like
outside
the truck.
In the middle of the night.
Sounds like
in Supermax on the truck, like, damn, your grand is all right. And the man took off the truck, and it dropped me to my destination. I'm like, good luck. I took my bike safely.
Did this actually happen? Or did you take mushrooms?
In the back of the middle of this
so
real
in
the
story.
middle of night.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah, man put his kids on the top of the truck.
On top of the truck.
And put you in.
Put me inside, and we ate Supermax on top, and we dropped.
What the fuck?
And we were having the crack. He was talking to me. He was slagging me. He was the most racist, funny, cool man I've ever seen. Man, this dude was a legend, man. I loved him already, man.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool, man. So I had good crack as well, and I raised like over 4,000 euro for them as well.
Amazing. That's brilliant. Well done,
Fair play to you, man.
Paddy.
That's well done.
I'm like, well done, Paddy.
No, thank you. No, it's
you're mixing up.
it feels good. It feels good to do something good.
Yeah.
So and that gives me so much happiness. And the funny thing is, after all that, I came back home. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know if I was expecting a big chandelier, big firework.
Yeah.
I just came back home to just take the bean out. I just came back home to normality, and I don't know. I felt like
you're like all that for this.
What next now? You know.
You see, what it is as well is it's not even. When you're looking from the outside, it's like a lot of people that's doing any journeys, acting like that's going on. They have a little marketing team. There's a little fucking. There's a couple of cogs going on there. Like it was only. I don't know exactly who it was, but someone got on to you and said, you got on to Ireland AM and let them know you've done this.
Oh, yeah,
Is that how you ended up on Ireland AM? Because
this
is how things work. I didn't even know, but that's how it works.
Yeah.
Someone else is already contacting someone else and making things happen and moving forward.
It's just the love. I think it's just natural for.
So like, and it's like, because did you do it for Jigsaw?
Yeah, Jigsaw.
You see, and then did you reach out to them and say, and they didn't even have. I'm not being bad, and I love Jigsaw, and I know they do amazing work, and I know a lot of people that do work for them, but. Did they not even have any more? Were they putting you on their posts, or
I think
did you connect with them?
Yeah. I literally went. I went to them in Galway. I went to them. We had a chat. We had a picture. Nice. I did a video with them. Yeah, they're really cool. No, they were really they were active with me. They were very. They played well. Like,
and listen, mental health is a big. We all know it's bad.
Yeah.
But it's when it's a teenager, because they're already going through shit, and that's what Jigsaw is. Teenagers. If any teenagers are listening, there's a bucket show. I'm not big fans of Black Paddy, and you're struggling. They get on to Jigsaw.
Yeah, definitely, they do great work. They really do.
Which is great, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so fair play
big
to you again.
organisation.
And have you any plans then for 2026 to do little going forward, going fundraising, or what's the next? You're going to just have a think tank and see what's going on?
No, so 2025 was more of a sowing season. I'm after doing my cycling of Ireland, and I'm after giving back. I'm after raising $4,000. So it's time now to raise my own fucking money.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so I'm doing my own show. I'm doing my own comedy show called How Did I End Up Here? It's a story of my experience as a Nigerian man in Ireland for 22 years, but I'm going to sum it up in 40 minutes and give it to you guys in 40 minutes, not too long.
Because, listen, listen, we're surrounded by the amount of people that's coming into the country over so as many years and longer. Yeah. I have cousins that are here that are as Dublin as me. Yeah. And they're the same, you know what I mean? They're black, like, you know what I mean? No, but it's true, like, they're as Dublin as
Egyptian.
She's half Egyptian, like, there is, and we're out there with some other, and I know there's a lot of shit goes on. We've got in trouble, and I've got in trouble over certain things. I think everyone just likes to be at each other's throat. People like to be offended. Do you know what I mean? And you can say one thing. We've had this conversation before. You've been in trouble with the left for being in a certain place or a certain time associated, and you got in trouble with, when I say with trouble with the left and the fucking right, I'm the same. I'm the exact same. We spoke about this.
I can never tell the difference between.
No, it is. It's because
it's true. I believe you. I can't tell the white. You're like, you can tell.
But it's wherever you're standing. It's wherever you're standing. I go on a protest. I'd protest all day, every day, and all the protests against the government because I fucking hate them. Especially they're 20 odd years, the same fucking clowns just switching around the seats. And I ended up homeless. No drink, drug, alcohol, fucking mental health issues, and I ended up homeless. So shit, what the fuck is going on in this country? In your 40s, ended up raising kids and all.
Come on, Joe.
No, I'm serious. So I'm homeless and I fucking hate the government over that. My mother and father were almost evicted out of the house because the fucking vulture funds bought the banks, and the banks were fuckers, and then the vulture funds was fucking kicking me man dad out because they're old and they couldn't pay it. That's the government's fucking fault as well. There's so many shitty water charges, all that shit. So we march against the government all the time, and when you're seeing at a march and someone else is at a march and you have an Irish flag, anyone who's left or leaning left or a big left or anything like that just goes, oh, you're racist. And I've got messages, the amount of time I'm messaging people go, hey, you don't know me. You don't fucking know me from Adam. Don't talk to me about
Joe, are you okay today?
No, I'm so relaxed. Let me have a little rant. No, so I'm being right because he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because
this is annoying.
Because
this
actually
is proper
so true,
annoying.
Right? And what is actually saying makes a lot of sense because like when I went to the match, right? And the funny thing about that match was like, oh my God, see, this is where the ADHD kicks in. Now I went to do an acting course in Ballyfilm that day or that Saturday. Very beautiful, lovely, sunny day. Finished my acting course. On the way back, I live in town. On the way back home, and there's a match. Okay, there's a match. Okay, so I was circling back on I seen a match. Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Got the camera out. What's happening?
Yeah.
I won't lie to you. The amount of people that came over to me. Oh my God, Black Paddy took selfie. A guy was drumming. He was drumming beside me, and I was dancing. It was deadly. And you know, when there's lots of gathering, there has to be one.
Yeah, of course there is.
One.
Yeah.
There has to be one. You know yourself.
Yeah, one wanker.
Yeah, thank you very much. I was going to say because I was alive. Trust me, off camera. That bit. Yeah. So there was one, and this guy called Noel pulled me out of the crowd. See you're the guy that's talking about the whites are going extinct. I'm like he was trying to make, and this lady was behind him, like his backup singer, go home, and this other fella like trying to steal my. It was man, and the funny thing is, after while this is happening, there was this little kid that was coming over to take selfie because he's a big fan. He's like, and they didn't even care. They were like just screaming, go home, you know. It's true what he's trying to talk about. These people, most of these people
just want to be
on this march are not actually racist people. They're there to march against the government. They're doing it's nothing to do with racism. You know yourself, you know, because these guys were having the crack with the Black Paddy until this one actual racist.
Exactly, you're saying all these
one actual racist kind of like got involved, you know, making the whole thing look bad, you know, that kind of way. But what I'm trying to say is there's good and there's bad. The funny thing about me right now is I'm getting shit from the good people. I'm getting shit from another good people.
From both sides is what you're trying to say. I know what they're saying.
You know, that kind of way.
Going on, I stand on your. You know, what I'm saying is, so it was at an anti-government march, which I would fucking march against, and there's other people going, oh, you fucking, and so you don't know me, you don't know where I'm here for the march, and then on another podcast I was in here, I was like, I feel sorry for the immigrants coming in here and getting put into fucking accommodation because I've been in emergency accommodation and it's a shit fucking way to live. And then I got fucking cunts on the right giving me shit and cunts on the left giving me shit. I'm just like, I'm in the middle. Fuck off, the lot is. Which is poxy because all people that are saying they don't know me and I know they don't know you. They're just looking at saying whatever they want to fucking say. It's shitty. Can I just our heads out with a fucking love everybody? Stop being
just love
bro, you know what? I won't lie to you guys. Shit. I'm gonna be real with you guys, right?
It is shit.
I don't believe in racism. Let me tell you something, right? I'm being out straight. This is my own view. So people ask me, why do I not care? Why I'm not like, well, like I personally don't believe in racism. Like who actually created the idea of racism? Who actually made us believe, okay, cool, we are not allowed to like each other because of our indifferences? Who actually say, okay, this word when you say it, it will give you a big reaction off a black person. Man, you can say anything. I'm not gonna react. If I can react on you calling me some certain name, it means to control me. So I'd rather just not react. And sometimes when people are trying to be maybe racist towards me, I used to, and this is my own way of, you know, fighting back. You know, when you give something to eat, it only goes stronger. So when someone is trying to be all racist towards me,
and they're not getting any fucking reaction.
I just don't react because they're not really talking to me.
It's hard not to. I'd say, which annoys me. I want to know I get it, but it's like where you can feel people are going, oh, someone's getting a gaff before me or whatever else, or there's the amount of whatever their views are, whatever. And I know loads of people that have opinions and strong opinions, and I know they're not racist, but they've a strong opinion and they have an opinion, and I know that they wouldn't be a bad to you or ignorant or go into a shop or any of the fucking where there's anyone from any nationality, and they'd never be rude or bad or ignorant.
It's relatable.
It's relatable.
Bro, I came to this country 22 years ago. I've been homeless. I've been to prison. Right. You know, I've been through all this.
Were you in prison?
Of course, he's black.
Like
when that was a racist joke. You see that? See what I did there? And we laughed. It's a joke.
You know, so it's normal. It's normal. It's normal when I see. It's normal when I see Irish people. You know, when they're talking about blah 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 blah. I don't. You know, because it's not even actually about racism, right? So I've been in this country for a long time. Okay, I've been homeless and I've tried to get the HAP and trying to look for a house, and you know, I'm in the middle of looking for a house as a black man.
Like the rest of us,
and while I'm struggling looking for a house, before you know it, there's a couple of Ukrainians that's living in a nice apartment.
So you were the same. Like, you feel the same.
For real,
You. It's just
as annoying. Are you for real? Now I'm like, go home. You see,
go out to your own country. He is racist. He's right.
Yes. You know, so look, why the Irish are raging? I'm looking raging with them. I'm like, it's understandable because
isn't it designed
like, you know,
like that though?
Like there's,
make us all.
You see, sometimes when people are actually sick of, you know, they're sick of it. You know, at the beginning it was cool and all, Black Paddy, you know, and it was funny because I would like to you, 2025 was a very tough year because that's when all these things start happening. Everything was affecting me. I was like the poster boy for all this racism shit. I was like, because I'm the only black famous guy, you know, and they use my name for every single thing. You know, it affected me as well. You know, that kind of way. But before that, no one cared because it was safe. You know, there wasn't too much.
I love this guy. We've been together so many times.
I think
hatred in my body and all, and we can all jokes. And that's the thing about being a comedian. We'll cross the line so many times. That thing what you said about, and you showed me the clip. He said something about other white people are being extinct, and then you laughed immediately straight away with Hector, and they just took that little bit and put it into a clip. Do you know what I mean?
So it's that,
They got these loads of little bits of your clips because you do content the whole time. Do you know what I mean? And when someone just pulls little small bits and put it in, and I know you fucking really well. There's not a bad bone in your fucking body. And I know you're a good man.
And you've done the Sister Shed show. You didn't charge us, you know.
You fucking do your shit. You raise money. You go to church. You fucking sound with everyone. There's not one time. I've been with you so many times in the street, and the amount of people that bounce up, and he's a fucking so sound with every cunt. Do you know what I mean? There's not. No, it is. It's true. Like, and so people that want to just go, let's just use this or that example to have hatred or to as an example. It's shitty. Go and fucking get to know someone before you be a dickhead.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it's sad because watching this happen will scare a lot of influencers. You know, some people would like to do what I do. Some people like to come online and be funny and entertain people they don't see. But when they see someone like me getting like backlash off what I do, it can scare the people. Not knowing the power of, you know, what you see online can affect someone's mental health. If you don't like someone, there's not everybody on my timeline that I love. There's some people I don't like on my timeline, but will I comment on your video? No. I won't comment. I will scroll through. I don't. If I comment on your video, you must have to say something that really hit the bone. You know, because I won't normally do it. You know, that kind of way. And it's just, I just feel like, you know, what I do actually makes people like, you know, laugh. It makes people happy. And it gives
that's your intention. That's what you're setting out to do is make people laugh.
So I think people should just kind of like wary from, genuinely wary from actually, you know, saying negative things to people because man, you don't know what you can actually do to I'm glad mental health, you know, that kind of way.
I'm really glad that we do touch on that subject because for bullying, even though like we're not kids, but people say bullying online, you think, oh, that has to be kids. It's not. No, you can really destroy somebody through how you act with them online. You know, I've seen it happen so many times.
That woman, that nurse, remember she got I don't know what it was. She was part of something that someone died or something, and there was no people going, oh, she should have been doing her job better. She went and took her life. Like,
and I think people need to be really mindful of how they, you know, like you said, if you don't like it, just unfollow. There's an option there to not.
And it's okay not to like.
It's okay not to like someone, but it's not okay to be a keyboard warrior.
Exactly,
you know,
because the person you're not liking. Because at the end of the day, right, everyone has everyone is going through. Okay, like the other day, right? I'm about to do my show on the 12th of March. So I called this guy.
Give a little plug there. What are you doing a show?
No. Yeah. So I called this my friend Frank, and Frank is a famous photographer, right? And Frank was started up. Yeah. So I called Frank. Frank drove me to this location and he was about to take pictures with me. I was having a good time. We were taking pictures in the middle of the street in Temple Bar. He had his big flashlight and everything ready. It looked so official, right? I was having a good day. And we were on the way back home. I got a call off my agent. I was like, what the heck? It's a Sunday. I didn't pick up the call. He called again. And this is weird because it's calling like straight after the first call. I was like, it might be important. I pick up the phone. I pick up the call and he goes, Black Paddy, give me the permission. I'm like, what you mean? Can I post something on your page right now? I'm like, wait, what do you want to post on my page? There's a guy is after posting something about you and it's so bad. You need to reply. I'm like, wait, what was it talking about? A guy just said, you're literally like racist towards Irish people. You're asking a homeless man to do push-up. And he posts so much videos of it, like literally people are reacting right now. I need you to do a reply right now. And you know what? I said to him, I said, no, don't make a reply.
Yeah.
I said, don't make a reply. Just forget about it. Let it breathe. He was like, no, are you serious? You need to fight back because this look bad on you. You need to talk bad. You need to reply back to this guy. I said, no, don't worry about it. Just let it be. Because the reason why I said that is because I'll tell you something, right? Some people wake up and they choose violence.
Yeah.
They are ready for violence. They're ready. They're ready. They're actually actively ready. And energy is something that can transfer from one means to the other.
Absolutely, yeah.
And social media is a powerful means, but you guys might not see that. See social media on its own. You can wake up and look at it and just start feeling bad.
Absolutely agree with you.
That goes into
100%.
You don't know, okay? This is me having a good time taking a photo shoot for my comedy show. I'm happy. I'm in a good vibe. And my agent just called me and told me about this, and I kind of like I felt a bit horrible, but now. The answer is, it's all about my reaction.
Yeah, right, okay.
After this hate, after this heat, my reaction, we're like, go, okay, put it up, let's fight it back, or we're like forget it. Move on to the next thing. Because, bro, your vision is you want to sell out your show.
But you want to react. See, when I see shit and people are fucking shit, and we do videos together, somebody's shit, and I react, and I go, annoys me, because you're my friend, and I know he's not.
Of course.
What you're saying about people are saying shit, fuck off. You don't know him. You don't know him. You're just saying that just to be a horrible cunt, because there's horrible cunts out there, and especially
there is, there's lovely people and there's horrible people.
What was this something with me and Sarah were going to a rave, and I put a video up going, we're going to a rave and we're having a great night, and someone's like, oh my God, you're like a brain dead child or something, and it was really ridiculous. And
sorry, I'll reply to that. I'll reply to that. That's a good one. I'm a comedian. I'm sorry, that's a juicy one.
No, but this was how ridiculous this troll was. A troll, right? Just went, oh my God, what you're like a brain dead child. Grow up. And by the way, before you say it, I'm back. I'm on holidays. What? I'm on holidays. So, and you probably wouldn't be able to afford a holiday. And I was like, this is
strange.
No, it's so. This is what you have. People are online that you don't know who they are. They're just sitting at home behind the keyboard and they're talking shit. And you're right. Sometimes you're better off not reacting. We always just do that block button. Boom. Fuck off. Don't mind.
The block is.
If you click on their pages, it's like they've like 4 followers and no profile.
Yeah.
They're just
doing it.
They can set up like 20 profiles.
Yeah.
Where Instagram and TikTok, Instagram and Facebook have a yoke where when you block someone, they block everyone from that IP. So if someone's setting up a load of fucking profiles, so Instagram you go block from this user and anyone else from this account.
From that user, that's right.
So you can't just keep fucking going, which is good, but TikTok haven't got that. I find TikTok's going like that though. TikTok last year,
bro.
TikTok has gone so bad.
I've been honest with you, like,
views and everything else, really bad.
Even with famous people,
everyone's pulling back on it.
It's going down for some reason. There's a guy called Dylan Page. Talks about news.
That's right.
Yeah, and he used to get so much millions of views, but he started getting shadow banned because he can't say some certain things.
How many followers you got? 9 million or something?
Yeah, I can't remember. I think more than that. Yeah. And he's after quitting on TikTok.
He just pulled the plug and he's walking away from TikTok. Yeah, he just walked away because it's like he's getting 0 views. And they used to pay in America and England. You get paid for TikTok views, and you got like whatever it was per view, and they were like 0.1 cent per fucking view. Like that is painting him absolutely fuck all. Where he gets like millions of views. Like his money was going up through the roof over the years. So, but I find I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I think. What I've heard of other people is like they're not liking the fucking everyone bootlegging shit. Everyone's selling stuff. Everyone's selling stuff.
Yeah.
Going on. Hey, everybody.
They're doing a review.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's a phone. I have a phone for sale. Take it out. And all the noise.
I think the way it's
It is a little
designed.
bit.
I think the way it's designed. TikTok is like a universe. Like everything is on it. Streaming, it's paid videos.
Yeah.
It's like
everyone's
it's
selling
like
shit.
we're
No one
on
wants to.
Facebook. You're on Facebook. You can still read comments. You can read statuses. You can
Yeah.
still. We're on TikTok. It's just videos, but
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
things happen. Life is
Yeah.
going
There's
on.
loads of fucking
Yeah.
selling. Everyone
Yeah.
that's, and I'm wondering is selling. What's all this about? We don't even see a face. You just see a hand. Oh, so over here we have a can, and this over here, that's it. It's like this, and it's like, get them fun. This fella has thousands of views.
Yeah.
So TikTok has gone shit, is what I'm saying. Anyway.
2030, you'll be like people in Jobstown, like Cali there boy selling Cali there boys.
Yeah. We should do a video of that, innit? Yeah, over here, look, on the
Definitely.
TikTok shop. You'd be banned straight away, wouldn't you?
You call it names, obviously, you know.
What would you
Yeah.
say?
You just be like, hey, selling some cabbage.
No, I love the way they use it. We did the video. It's always colours. Do you want some green? Do
want some green?
Do you want any white? I've got
Yeah.
brown
Oh
there.
God, yeah.
It's like fucking
Yeah.
the rainbow. Remember we were saying the
That's
rainbow?
mad.
Some fellas selling rainbows down the fucking
rainbow drug
road.
dealer.
The rainbow. But so going back and getting up at the whole political fucking end of stuff and that. So what age were you when you bounced up when you got here? How
So
old were you?
it was a very interesting one. So I was 14, only 14 when
Wow.
I came. Yeah. I was only 14 when I came to Ireland. Yeah.
So how many? You only child, or is there a few years, or
it was just me and my sister. Yeah.
just you and your younger
So you
sister?
didn't come with your parents or anything, no?
No, me and the parent. No,
So,
no.
and how did that happen? Like, what did you did you have to come, or did
No,
you
no,
just
no,
decide we want to go?
So what? So you didn't come with your parents?
No.
You and your sister are 14 and she was.
Yeah.
How old was she?
Fellas, then that's interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah. She was. No, we're twins.
Oh no
No
way!
way! Now you see, I don't know if I can take you.
Black Patricia.
I know, is this a joke?
Yeah, it is true. Yeah, I'm twins. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I'm twins. Yeah.
And is she still here?
Yeah, she's long for. She married a farmer.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah, my stories is beautiful.
Phyllis,
Come
give
on,
us a
give us
little bit.
less.
Like,
Oh,
what
tell us.
made you
Like, here we go.
come?
Exclusive.
Okay, so what happened was on the 12th of March, I'll be explaining the rest of it in comedy. and-
Yeah.
Well, you're in a comedy scenario. You're gonna
Yeah.
have this obviously
Yeah.
full tilt. But tell us what you can tell us without doing your.
Content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why did you come over on your own first? It
No,
was-
so basically, it wasn't just on my own. I came with my auntie, and we came down to we got the boat from. We got
the boat from
I'm
fucking.
lost. I'm
Yeah, no.
confused.
So can we
So
call
you
him?
can't have a normal conversation with these two because they're comedians.
No,
so
no,
I don't
it's-
know
no,
what's
no,
right
okay.
and what's
No,
wrong.
he's just.
No, I'm only joking. I got the plane, I'm only joking. It was cheaper though because it was in the cargo section, but
He came in a cargo boat.
no, it's tough. The match is gonna be interesting,
Right.
bro. No, actually, Skip feel like he's an immigration officer now. While I'm talking, I feel
No,
like,
you're fine. No one's going to come. We're not
No.
bring immigration.
No, I'm only joking.
Unless-
I'm only joking.
unless
I'm
you're
only joking.
shit.
Yeah, so me and my sister, we got here in Ireland 2004.
Wow.
Yeah, in January. It was crazy. I remember coming here. When I came to Ireland, the hardest thing I faced was the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So you knew English, but there was the strong
it
accents
was,
of
yeah,
hard.
it was very, very strong. It was very, very strong. My African accent was actually really, really strong.
Right.
Yeah, I just couldn't understand the Irish accents because the first person I was speaking to at the airport was from Cork. So it was.
Oh God, yeah, strong.
Yeah,
That was the
Yeah.
worst accent to
yeah,
me.
exactly. Do you know how hard I had to? It was but the cold as well was a bit of a challenge as well. Oh my God! When I came in, I was like, bro. Who opened the freezer door down? What the hell is going on here, bro? It was really cold, bro. I won't lie to you, man. It was interesting, and we actually moved to a place called Blanchardstown.
Oh,
Right,
did you
know
go to
it well,
Blanchardstown?
yeah.
Yeah, and I know right now people think Blanchardstown is like Africa now, you know,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
years
but that's
ago,
a-
years
it wasn't
ago,
really.
when I moved
Yeah.
to Blanchardstown, I was the only black
Yeah.
guy in
Right,
Blanchardstown. I
right,
felt
yeah.
so special, like
Yeah.
I walk outside like, oh my God,
Yeah.
David is out. I was called
Yeah.
David. That's my
Yeah.
real name, David.
Yeah.
David is out. Oh, like, so they used to love to feel my hair. Oh my God, feels like a brain
Yeah.
part. That's dead.
Nice.
It's actually it was great, you know. Then fast forward 10 years time going to school, seeing so many like, you know, foreign kids coming in. I didn't feel special anymore.
Yeah.
You know, there's different variety of Black Paddy coming in, sexy looking black guy. I was just jealous. I was like, go back to your fucking country.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I was the first black racist in the country, bro.
And so were you living over here then? You're living with your mother, is it?
Yeah. So no, I came over here and I live with my mom and my stepdad.
Right.
Yes, because my dad got killed in Africa. But
No way. Sorry to hear that.
bro, it's a very interesting life.
Wow. Sorry to hear
Is
that.
that before you came at 14?
Yeah,
He was
before
murdered.
I came, yeah, you know.
Or killed, sorry, that
yeah,
was...
Yeah, before my dad got killed, yeah. You know, so it's
Can we ask what happened?
Oh, he just involved in Big Boy's life, you know. He's a big boy.
He was a bad boy.
Yeah, my dad was a big boy, you know.
Was
He was a
he?
big boy.
Right,
Yeah, he was a
okay.
big boy. Yeah,
Right.
you know, yeah. If you go to Africa and say area boys, they'll say, "Oh, you're area boy." Hey, Twali.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So, we came here and
For a better life, obviously.
for a better life, you know, better everything.
Yeah.
And everything was just a cultural shock. And I went to college. I went to DIT. I studied civil engineering in DIT.
Wow.
And second year, dropped out. Guinness was too good. Loved it, enjoyed it, slipped out, got into the singing, the rapping, Fabio D, didn't work, got into stand-up comedy, lockdown happened, got into Black Paddy, and here I am.
Yes.
You know, so
Yeah, you went from strength to strength.
Yeah.
And look, listen, you don't grow that sort of audience without being like likeable. Do you know what I mean?
No.
There's
Yeah,
one person that we don't go. Like we've been with you around the country, up and down a few places with you, man, and you fucking get mobbed. It's great to see it. Like,
do you feel
really
comfortable in the country now? Do you feel like that you're loved? Because I know Joe says that like you're loved with all them followers. Do you feel that here in Ireland? Do you feel...
Now, right? See, when I came to Ireland, right, the first thing I actually loved about the Irish people is their sense of humor.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I think I'm from a tribe. It doesn't matter how elegant, how cute, how nice. That doesn't move me. It's all about humor. When I find humor in a certain place, I feel at home. Because I'm from a countryside, back in my country as well, and we live on humor as well. You know, that kind of way. Yeah. So I was actually firstly known by the African people in Ireland. You know, and there's a certain way you can just be funny with a small group. They get sick of your joke.
Of course.
They don't. No, they do. You know, it's a small group. They know your set. Like, you know, they know. They start actually. Before I go on stage, you see a man just saying, it's gonna fall into the water here. I'm like, you know. So I kind of got sick of it, and I said to myself, there has to be a bigger audience. And I tried the Halfpenny Bridge, the Halfpenny Club. I wasn't actually really funny. I wasn't. I wasn't that funny, but the laugh I got. Was the best laugh ever. I've never felt so supported, man. I went back to the black community. I was like, you know what? That's it now. I think I'm going. I'm leaving these now. I'm going with the white people now. These are the best people, man. They give me so much laughs. You guys don't give me no laughs, okay? And I went back to the another gig for the white people as well. And I got no fucking laugh. I was like, what the fuck just happened? No, I actually got no laugh. It was because it was a concert kind of gig. It was an open mic night. You know,
so Tony Ferns.
And it was rowdy. It was very rowdy. It was a tough crowd.
Battle of the Axe.
I swear.
Yeah. Who was the MC? Do you remember who the MC
Bro,
was?
I can't even remember, bro.
Yeah, no. Was that long ago? No.
Do you know I actually remember who the MC was?
Who was it?
Robbie. He's
Robbie
dead
Bonham.
now.
Robbie Bonham. Yes. Robbie's
He
great
was
comedian.
the MC.
Yeah.
He had a long hair.
That's right. Yeah,
and it was
great
funny. He was one guy I actually fell in love with as well.
Yeah,
he was really funny.
Yeah, he's so
he had a
funny.
funny bone in him. Like, you know, when I watch comedians.
He passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Very sad,
He was the MC.
He was troubled too, wasn't he? After Fortunately, he was very good. Though.
Legend of a
that was
guy.
a great story. So where he's talking about with the Halfpenny is, it's where most nearly everybody went through that. Like, you name every comedian that has been in Ireland that's famous has gigged on that stage through with Tony Ferns and the Battle of the Axe.
Very
good.
Every one of them. You know what I mean?
You know?
Second comedy club in the country it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So back to, do you feel loved?
I went there, right? No one laughed at the joke. No one actually laughed. But when I say, thank you so much, that's my time, I've never got so much clap, bro. That clap was a clap like, you're shy, but keep fucking going.
Yeah, you gave an effort.
Yeah. And you never get that with the black people.
Really?
If you're shit, nigga, you fucking shit.
Did you just say the N-word?
I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Like my shit.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I fell in love with it, man. I was like,
brilliant.
no way. And since I've been seeing so much love. Like Ireland is the only country where a car will just flash you just to warn you there's a drink driving checkpoint.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm like, you fucking legends. I love those fucking people. Like they've done so great. Like, man, this, like, in all fairness, like, right, like, Irish people would like to help you. Like this, you can never get in trouble. Someone is there to help you. It's a family. You know, very great of a country.
Great community,
and you can't just walk in and think you're like. You have to be like. I think the Irish culture is more like if you're nice to them,
they're nice to you. You're in it. You're in there.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
They're nice to you. You can't just walk in like a big shot and they just. You know, it's not. That's how I felt about. That's how I feel about the Irish people. Anyway, you can't just. You know, like when I started doing this Black Paddy thing and I got so famous, right? To be fair, I was like, fuck, me being this famous is not just like accidentally famous. I can try what I do in Spain, in Italy, but it might not kick off.
It's not going to be the same.
But look at the way it kick off for me in the north and the south. That's love, man, you know?
Course,
so I have to give back. But even
in the UK as well. Like
in Scotland. I was in Scotland. It was amazing. I have to go to reduce. I want to travel to Scotland again and do it again. Scotland is amazing. They were just
great people. Very like the Irish.
No, they matter. They are matter. These guys are like on fire.
Scottish are wild.
I swear, I went there trying Guinness. They're like, what you doing with the Guinness? Whiskey. I was like, whoa. Imagine me going around trying whiskey.
I don't know. Indian accent, is it?
I don't know. It's an African Scottish accent. It's a mixture. It's when an African man has sex with a Scottish woman. It's that accent. That's the accent I just used right now.
Brilliant.
Did you go back to Africa at all?
I haven't been back since I came here. That's one thing I need to do. Actually, I wanna bring the Irish audience to Africa. I wanna show them what's like Black Paddy trying Guinness in Nigeria. Because I've seen some.
Man in Nigeria has the biggest Guinness. Did you know that? They export more Guinness than anywhere else in the world. Nigeria has the biggest Guinness brewery in the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why we're all black. I mean, sorry.
No, it's true. Nigeria has it's one of the biggest breweries of Guinness.
So strange.
And they export more Guinness in the world than even our own James.
And the Nigerian Guinness is more stronger than the Irish Guinness.
Wow.
And would you have family back in Nigeria still?
Yeah, I have family in Nigeria. I would like to go visit next year just to say hello and have few quid with me because help them. Help. No, don't say it like that.
Egypt. No, hang on.
No, you don't go. If you go to Nigeria, don't go to Nigeria and say I'm helping you. Because they'll take that as an insult. Even
no, but Egypt.
They don't want to be helped.
No, but I think my family live in Egypt and they would be very okay with me saying that I help them. And I do have to help them.
That's Egyptians. Egyptians are like, maybe Egyptians are like more, but like, I'm talking about in Nigeria. If I go to Nigeria right now and I tell my cousin, hey, bro, come here. This is 20 euro, I'm trying to help you. He will look at me like, nigga, what the fuck you trying to help me? I don't need your money. But if you give him the money, like, hey, bro, listen, look, I ain't got loads, but this is what I have. He will be like, okay, I appreciate that. That kind of way. I don't know.
Yeah. I think for me, like with my family back there, it is poverty. They're not. Nobody is living the life over there that we're living here. So it is kind of a duty from the family here. It's not a duty. They never say like you have to do it, but it's definitely very relevant that I try and look after them when I can, and send them money because they have often said we've nothing.
But like I just sending money shit, right? I remember when I came in the first time, I send money all the time back home, right? And it got to a stage whereby they be asking you, like they do be thinking like you just walk down the road and just get money from trees and like they don't know that's the idea when you go abroad. And I'm like, I do be sending video like, bro, I'm not struggling here, bro. You send me money.
And it's hard doing that, like the content creating, because not always like it's not a money earner straight away.
No.
Like,
When you create content, you don't get like you can be famous but still broke. You know, like I would like to. I'm very well known in Ireland, but I'm trying to get the money now. You know? I'm trying to get the bag. You know.
Shireen, I was asked, did you ever get much racism with your fathers, right?
Like we came, so there was a lot of Arabs in the UK because that's where we came from, the UK. Right. Yeah, so like I was 6 or 7 when I came here. My mum is Irish. Yeah. Amira and Adam are definitely more darker skinned than me. Right. Yeah, like I mean, I think now and again Amira used to be called, like, I think 1 or 2 of the slagging names like chocolate chip cookie and stuff. You know, like. Because you moved straight into Jobstown. I was really tan. Not tan, I was like yellow.
Right. But you moved straight into Jobstown.
We moved straight into Jobstown. Like at that time, I had a really strong like English accent. Like, you're right. Yeah. You know, like that. So when I came, I was very English.
No way. An English Muslim. No. No. This is getting me out of this room. My best said no.
That's where that was. But here, listen, right?
Sorry, go on.
So that happened, but we moved here at my ma. So my ma's Irish. But so we just got on with it, went to school, like 1 or 2 ups and downs. I wouldn't say I was racially abused or anything or attacked. But when my dad used to come in his Galabaya thing.
Really?
And with his beard and all. And I'd be like, Dad, we're in Jobstown. And at that time, there was no Arabs in Jobstown. Do you know? So, but my dad was very strong in his conviction. Yeah. Now, he wasn't a real... he wasn't like a Muslim. He was practicing, but he wasn't... you know what other people's perception would be of a Muslim man. You know, he was very kind, genuine. His biggest thing was to give. So he was always bringing home to not just his family but to the people on the streets. He was always bringing back suitcases of clothes and leaving the clothes at the end of the road and people just coming. That was he adopted a child over there in Egypt because his parents died. He was a very kind, beautiful person. But me and my sister, he was like, Dad, like, so we try and go out and get him jeans and a jumper before we come. And then when he comes to the house, we're like, will you wear them? And be like, no, you're shedding. No, this is me, okay? And I'm like, all right, Dad, look, we'll follow you.
We'll walk behind you.
We'll follow you. It's all right. But everyone end up loving him. All my friends, and, you know, he'd have to crack with them and all. He was a good man, like, you know. But at that time, it wasn't many Arabs in Jobstown.
Even back then, but it was still welcoming. It's not anyone was being the slightest bit of racist was probably in people's way. But it is, we are a welcoming country.
Definitely.
Like, you know what I mean? And like 99%, and that's like it's shitty that's the country's gone like that. Fucking a fucking split.
Yeah, like when we were there and he'd walk down the road, you would see all the women out, the neighbours.
Yeah.
Did you see Mohammed over there? Mohammed is his name. Mohammed, Mohammed in the kids.
Name, is it?
Mohammed, like every Arab. Mohammed.
Actually, Mohammed is the most famous name in Ireland.
That's right.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
There you go. It's the society we live in. The phone.
She got it. She's done it.
The phone is gone. She's getting it.
I have mine turned off anyway, you know.
That's what you get. So when it's gone back there, so I know you have a good few stories that when if anyone gets to go to see the guy's show, go and see it. And give it a plug there. Give it a show a plug.
So my show is going to be on the 12th of March at the Laughter Lounge. It's going to be unreal. Tickets not yet on sale yet.
Wow, they not
on sale. I'm just letting you know. So
but this episode is going to be out this week, isn't it? We're going to push this
Wednesday.
Out this week. Yeah, so we won't be. When are you hoping to have the tickets on sale?
Maybe tomorrow.
Right, well, if you have them on sale tomorrow, that means
you can
yesterday.
advertise it,
yesterday. This is my first time lying. Yesterday.
So this is going to be, it's Monday now, we're recording this on Monday, it's going to be released on, this is going to be out on Wednesday. So if you can get them up and running, the tickets are on sale now, is what you're saying. From the Laughter Lounge site itself, is it? Directly go to the Laughter Lounge site.
Is that how it works? Because you've worked to them.
Yeah, that's the way it is, So they go to the Laughter Lounge, type in the Laughter Lounge. Okay. What's the show called? How did you type in Black Paddy or what do they do?
The show's called How Did I End Up Here? That's what the show's called.
Yes. How did I end up here?
How did I end up here? So that's the question you're asking me, and I'm trying to lick on. So I'm not comfortable licking out, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to really enjoy the real truth of how did he actually end up here, so come to my show 12th of March at the Laughter Lounge. It's going to be interesting and
it's going to be funny.
Yeah.
What's an interesting comedy show?
And Joe's going to be performing as well. So come check him out as well.
Performing sexually. No, I'm only telling jokes.
Bring your blended condom.
You have to say fuck it.
I was going to say I'm going now and not.
It is like comedy is like sex and all fair. Like, you know, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Yeah, you know.
It's a lot of disappointment. So my sex life, very disappointing.
Mine is too much screaming.
So, but no, you had to say that.
But
You don't
never
go, he's
come back.
performing. You can't just go, he's performing. He's going to be telling jokes. So I'm going to come on and support you because you supported me in a couple of gigs last year.
Thank
it was
you
great.
so much.
And
I'll get a ticket and I'll go see it.
Oh, you're going to get a ticket?
I'm going to go see it, yeah.
So what I'm saying, what I was trying to say is, feed in. I know you have your new material. Do you want to give us a little spiel about the time? Like, do you want to give us a little story about it? One of your best stories, I think, that you tell us about the time you were in school and your friends are trying to encourage you to do drugs and your
right.
Nigerian mom.
No, that was one of my challenges.
Right. Go on, fill us in.
Yeah, so that's one of my challenges I went through when I came to Ireland. It's discipline.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they discipline Irish kids enough.
No.
Because in this country, if a child do something bad, all he does is face the wall. That's what they do.
Yeah.
I'm being honest
Bold
with you.
step.
I'm telling you, just face the wall. But back in Africa, the wall face you. That's
Face plant
the wall's coming for you.
Bro, the wall literally like my mom used to like hit us for no reason. She used to invest beating. As soon as you go to school, whap on your face. I'm like, what the fuck? She just in case you do something bad later on, I don't have to hit you. So that's enough for the day. Take that fucking whip with your face, and that scares the hell out of me, man. And coming here to this country, as that discipline has always stuck to me. You know, I remember we used to I remember I was saying earlier we lived in Blanchardstown, and one of my friends came knocking, and it was funny. His name is Barry. Barry is a gay guy, and everyone in the town knew. We all knew. My mom actually knew. You know, just the way it's happy. Everyone is happily working, very happy.
Sound real
happy, really happy. Like from I was like, hear him, Fabio. Like, hey Barry, he's happy, always happy.
It's great. Brilliant.
You know, so one day he knocked my door, asking for me, right? And I opened the door like, Fabio, are you coming out? And I'm here like, you know, wait, let me go ask my mom if it's okay to come out with you. And I went to my mom, Rocky, and I was like, Mother, God, can I please go out with my friend Sean? And my mom was like, hey, you want to go out? Okay, you can go. But make sure you're back in this house before 7 p.m. In my mind, I'm like, okay, that's easy. I'm going to make sure I'm back home before 7 p.m. So I go, see you later, mommy. And on my way out, she called me back. She goes, come here. Come back here. If you're not here before 7 p.m., you will see Jesus tonight.
You will see Jesus.
Now go. I went straight to my friend. I went straight to my gay friend, and I explained to my friend, I said, Sean, listen, I can go out with you, but I have to be home before 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And you know, Sean, is a very happy kid. He has no feeling of careness in his mind. Good, free soul.
Yeah.
And out of his lungs, he was like, what the fuck are you on about?
This is not the gay fella, this is just our mate, Sean.
This is Sean.
Yeah, just Sean.
Change.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you on about? I'm like, Sean, put your voice down. My mom can hear you. Okay. Look, listen. My mom, if I don't get back home before 7, my mom's gonna kill me. Okay, that's the deal. And he goes, go back and tell your ma. Tell your ma this is not fucking Nigeria. This is fucking Ireland. And if she touch you, if she put her hands on you, tell her you're in the guards, and the guards will arrest you fucking ma. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here? I'm like, shit, you know what? Let's go. So I went to my friend Sean. We went out party. Went to a nightclub. We were dancing, having a good time. You know, partying. It's proper active. Having a great time. And this music was the same all night. No, I was like, it was great for a few minutes, but after a while it was boring, right? But I was out of breath. I'm relaxed now. I'm all hyper before, but right now I'm kind of calm now. I'm chilling. But Sean 24/7 was.
Love that.
Active. Whenever he goes to the toilet, For some reason, he comes a more happier. Like the most happiest, like electrifying happy.
Cartwheels out
like,
the way.
bro, he was literally doing cartwheels. And I was there like, look, I was there like, what the fuck? Like, I went straight to the same toilet, opened the fucking door, looked around and shit. Came back out, nothing happened. And he saw that happening. He knew I was active, And he goes, Fabio, come here. And he put out this little white bag in his pocket, right? And he was like, come here. Have to. And I took the bag. And I was trying to open the bag. It was little powder looking stuff. And I was trying to taste it. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Not in your bleeding mouth. In your fucking nose. And I looked at him. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, I have a big nose, bro. I will swallow the whole bag. And I don't think you want me to do that. And I tried it. And bro, I won't lie to you, in 2 seconds, I was like vibing. I was vibing with Sean. And I looked at the time, it was 12 midnight.
Oh,
I could hear Jesus Christ speaking. I could literally hear Jesus now. It was clear as hell. He was like, hey, my son, it's time to go home now. I was trying to grab Sean so we can go home together, but Sean was busy dry humping the wall. He was deadly. He was going in. I was like, no, never mind that, bro. Yeah. I was running home. I was drunk, bro. Yeah. Have you ever been so drunk you start speaking Spanish to a Chinese man? That's how drunk I was, bro. I was literally wobbling. I got to the door of my house and I was trying to get in, right? And I was so drunk, the door of my house was like moving and she was like moving left and right.
Yeah, the wobbles.
It was moving left and right. And I tried to open the door, and while I opened the door, everywhere was dark. Now I don't know what my mom did to the doors, the windows, but the whole house was dark. When a black man says dark, it was just dark. I couldn't see me. That's how dark it was. Like I was trying to use my palm for light to see if I could see where I was going. It wasn't working.
Where are we?
So I tried to charge it on, like literally see if it's gonna glow harder. I don't know where the lights open. My mom see me, I see me ma, and she goes, where do you think you're coming to by this time of the night? Man, I was literally having the best time of my life. I think the drawback of what I had just came back to my brain. I was like, fuck you. And she goes, what did you just say to me? Now, it's not like she didn't hear what I said. She's just giving me one more chance to change my mind before I see Jesus tonight. She's like, what did you say to me? I was like, then I didn't remember what my friend actually said earlier. And I was like, maybe I should say it to my mom now. And she got closer and I was like, Mom, listen. This is not fucking Nigeria. This is fucking Ireland. Fuck you. And she got closer to me. She grabbed me by the ears. She took me to the window of the house. She opened the curtain. And she goes, my son, now look outside the window. What can you see? I looked outside the window. Everywhere was dark. I couldn't see anything. It was just dark. And I looked at my mom. I was like, nothing. And she goes to me. She goes, my son, outside this house, that is Ireland. Beautiful and green. In this house, you're in Nigeria. Bro, I've never got a bane off my mom. I went to school the next day pissed off because Barry came into school the next day happy as well. They're happy. And I was like, all right, Fabio. I was like, fuck you, Barry. He was like, why? I said, because of you. I have a fucking black eye. And I was like, where? I can't fucking see it.
Fucking great story. That's a great story. On that fucking note, we're gonna wrap this up. Was a great guest. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks so much.
Without getting too political and too fucking, we needed to clear the air there because this is shit that's been annoying me for a long time too, and it is a shitty thing because we're two really nice people, and it's like it's shit when people are shitting. You're getting shit on from both sides. It's not as if someone just kind of there and you're the same. So I wish you all the best luck.
All the best in the world.
Is we only spoke about this to our last guests. It's the year of the horse. Did you know that? This is the year of the horse. Okay. So in the astronomy It's the year last year was the year of the snake.
Yeah.
This is the year of horses for prosperity, isn't it?
Prosperity,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
so you're gonna fly.
Money's about to come.
You're gonna
Hallelujah.
fly. You're gonna
Get
fly.
ready.
You're gonna fly.
Thank you, Jesus.
So go and get the tickets and come and see Black Paddy.
12th of March,
12th of
Laughter
March,
Lounge.
Laughter
It's going to
Lounge.
be unreal.
It's
Pin
gonna
it
be
down.
brilliant.
Tell the boys, tell the girls, the Black Paddy.
Tickets are on sale now.
Yep.
Go to the Laughter Lounge website and go. You'll have a link on your page.
All right, link is going to be on my page to get on sale. Check it out, the Laughter Lounge of the March.
Yes.
Right, and Joe Dolan is going to be my special guest as
Joe
well.
Irish.
Joe Irish, sorry.
Joe Dolan,
Turkey
did you
teeth.
say?
You know
Joe
him.
Turkish. Hey, what a prick. What a prick. You'll have 2 black guys if you keep it up, you cunt.
Very good.
Oh, that was very good. So thanks, give it up for that guest. Fabio David, Black Paddy, David.
Thank you.
Oh man, thanks very much, episodes. Thanks for listening. Give it up for me co-host, Shireen Hughes, the fantastic Shireen Hughes. Thank you so much. And of course, our fantastic producer, editor, fucking numero uno, Carl over there. Amazing guy. Thank you, Carl.
And finally, give it up for the lovely
Joe Irish. Joe
Turkish. Thank you for having us. And this is our 20th episode. We need a sponsor.
Good number.
Going forward, we need sponsors
Yeah.
to keep this podcast going because it's not cheap to pay for all this studio time. So we're going to be looking for sponsors and we're going to reach out. We'll do a little video. But if you want to buy us a cup of coffee, we'll put a link in and you can buy us a cup of coffee and we pay for some of this podcast studio because we want to keep doing this.
We love
and
it. We have a great lineup.
We fucking rapid
brilliant
guests.
lineup
Waver
coming.
on
Yeah.
this. We've Waver and all. We've brilliant guests.
We have brilliant guests coming on.
Going forward, some amazing guests. I mean, these are top of the pops.
Special,
Really
brilliant,
massive. We've been massive fans of some of our guests that is coming on, and I'm just so interested to get us on. So, boys of coffee, all come and support us by sponsoring our podcast. Thank you very much. Good night, God bless. Good day, good morning, good night, whenever you're listening. Thank you.
Brilliant.